Thursday Night Live.
Week two of Focus.
Ta-da!
Yes, we're here. Focus.
All right. And this summer,
yes,
we are so excited because we are looking at what it takes to take a closer look, to really focus in on Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah, that's an awesome way to do it.
That is an awesome way. And we're finding out what it means to have faith.
Yes.
So as we're focusing in on our faith.
Right.
And Cody, a great way for us and all of you at home to focus in on our faith is our Life app. And Life app actually is how we apply. The app is that's what that means. So how you apply it to your life.
Right.
And so our Life app for this month is faith. Is trusting in what you can't see because of what you can see.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
That's faith right there. Right?
That is faith.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you just can't see.
No.
You can't see. We don't have Jesus standing right here.
That's right.
We have to have that faith.
Right.
But there's another way to help us build that faith.
That's right.
That's when we open up the Bible and read in the Bible and what God is teaching us. And we have a verse for this month.
Perfect
verse
for the month for being in focus, okay? So it is in Hebrews, okay, chapter 11, verse 1. Faith is being sure of what we hope for. It is being sure of what we do not see. And that's in Hebrews 11.
11:1.
Yeah.
That is
right there.
a great verse for this month.
And we're hoping you're memorizing that verse too.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you haven't, start now. And you can replay it. It's also, we have the verse in the comments or in the links down below. That it's in there too. So you can always go back to that.
That's right.
And it's a great verse for this whole month for you to build that faith, your own faith.
Right.
Personal faith.
Yeah. Build it right here.
Thing.
Yep.
Now, we have a lot of fun stuff for tonight.
All right, I'm ready.
And here's a really exciting thing.
Okay.
Here's a sneak peek, not coming yet, but at the very end tonight.
I have to wait.
You have to wait.
Ah.
I do that to you a lot.
You do. I always have to wait.
On you at home, I make you wait. But at the end of the night, we have a new trailer.
All right.
For our virtual VBS Focus.
All right.
Yes, which is coming next week. Can you believe that?
It is coming so fast.
It's coming so fast, and I'm so excited. I know you're excited. I've been seeing your energy.
I know. It's gonna be so much fun.
It's been like bouncing all over.
And guess what?
Yeah.
We are already at 100 kids.
That's
signed up.
That's so.
That is awesome. But there's room for a lot more.
There's a room.
Yeah.
We have a lot of room. So if you haven't invited any of your friends, maybe like you're still connected with some of your school friends or neighbors.
Yeah.
You can. We're gonna have a link down below, and you can go there, and there's a link on how to sign up. If you haven't signed up, sign up right now. Pause the video, sign up, get on there, and
if they do though,
yes.
What do they get? At the top.
You're gonna get the special delivery to your house.
That's right.
That's gonna help enhance your virtual VBS. So you definitely want to do that. You get a delivery.
That's right.
It's always fun to get packages at your house, and you're gonna get one. And if there's more than one kid in there,
what happens?
They each get one. So you each get your own personal special package.
It'll be
coming to your house. Stay tuned to the end because there's a new trailer coming. You want to see that. It's gonna be exciting.
Sneak peek of what is to come.
And you might see some people you might recognize.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. All right.
Okay.
Well, our next thing that we have right now is our worship time.
All right. Perfect.
And our song for this summer and for our virtual VBS is Only Focus.
Okay.
We introed it last week. You guys maybe have gotten to learn it, and we're going to do it again because you're going to hear it a lot next week.
Got to get those moves
and stuff like that. There's some fun moves. Yeah. And there's some cool people that you're going to see maybe in the trailer dancing to that song. Yeah, those are really cool people. You get ready because our worship time is going to be coming. After worship is Erica and then our lesson.
That's right.
All right, here we go.
Let's go.
This is my faith, this is my focus, all of my days. I know where my hope is, I live it loud, I shout the chorus, because I know, oh, you're for where I'm going, knowing you go there too. I'll keep on looking, looking, looking to you. I fix my eyes on you. You are my only focus. You are my only focus. You are my only focus. I fix my eyes on you, on you, on you. This is my faith, this is my focus. All of my days, I know where my hope is. I'll live it loud. I shout the chorus because I know, oh, you're always for us. And even when it's hard for me to see, I will trust in you, I will believe. And even when it's hard for me to see, I will trust in you, I will believe. And keep on looking, looking, looking to you for where I'm going, knowing you go there too. I'll keep on looking, looking, looking to you. I'll fix my eyes on you. You are my only focus. You are my only focus. You are my only focus. I fix my eyes on you, oh yeah, oh yeah. You ready? Come on, let's go. Hands in the air, hands in the air. I know you're there, I know you're there. Anywhere, oh. Anywhere. I fix my eyes on you, you. Hands in the air, hands in the air. I know you're there, I know you're there. Anywhere, oh. I fix my eyes on you, and keep on looking, looking, looking to you for where I'm going, knowing you go there too. I'll keep on looking, looking, looking to you. I'll fix my eyes on you. You are my only, you are my only focus. You are my only focus. I fix my eyes on you, on you, on you.
Hey everybody, I'm Erica, and welcome to my Summer STEAM Lab! Today, I'm challenging myself to some optical illusions. Dizzy yet? And you know what these tricky little eye puzzles require? A whole lot of faith! Faith is trusting in what you can't see because of what you can see. So, let's give it a go! Whoa! That is wild! Wanna see? Does it look like the circles are moving? But they aren't! It's a still photo! The way the gray and the black and the white are used makes it look like it's moving. Crazy, right? Do I look like I'm moving? Now, this one is easy. Okay, which of these objects is bigger than the other? Object A. Duh. All right. Wait. Object A. Right? Wait a second. They're the same size. I'm so shocked right now. Okay, sometimes what we think we see is not what's real. And when we discover the truth, it can be shocking. Today's story is all about a guy named Saul who thought he knew it was true, but he was in for a big shock. Let's check it out.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now for an amazing story, inspired by the book of Acts, chapter 9, verses 1 through 9.
If anyone was set up for the good life, it was Saul of Tarsus.
Greetings.
Though Saul's family was Jewish, he was also born a Roman citizen. Throughout his life, he was known by 2 different names.
You may call me Saul or Paul.
As a young man, Saul was sent to Jerusalem to study with the famous Rabbi Gamaliel.
Let's see. You have achieved 100% in classical literature, 111% in philosophy, and in ethics, 99%.
I vow to do better.
Saul became a Pharisee like his father before him. He carefully studied God's law and prayed 3 times a day.
Dear God, help me follow your laws 100% perfectly.
Like the other religious leaders in Jerusalem, though, Saul was caught off guard by the events that surrounded the life and death of Jesus.
Good riddance. Now that fool can't try to overturn God's laws anymore.
Haven't you heard? Jesus' follower says he's returned to life.
They've seen Jesus?
They've seen Jesus.
Those riffraff will slink away soon enough.
Against all odds, the followers of Jesus didn't fade away. In fact, the numbers began to grow.
5,000? You're telling me that 5,000 people are following the way of a dead man?
Well, technically, they think he's alive.
Not helping.
The religious leaders in Jerusalem did everything they could to squash the new movement. They even arrested a leader among the Jesus followers named Stephen. After telling lies about him, they dragged him outside the city.
This man is a disgrace.
Saul stood by and held the coats of the men, who picked up stones and threw them at Stephen, until they killed him.
If Stephen had just let go of this Jesus nonsense, he wouldn't have had to die.
It's terrible. I heard people are following the way of Jesus in other cities too.
What? Inconceivable.
Saul quickly became known for hunting down people who believed in Jesus. When he discovered that some Jews in Damascus were following Jesus, he went straight to the high priest.
This Jesus thing is spreading everywhere.
I'm aware.
They think he's alive.
#yup.
Someone should do something.
I hope you have something constructive to say.
Give me letters to the synagogues in Damascus so I can arrest all the believers and bring them back here.
Now you're talking.
Saul set off for Damascus with the blessing of the high priest. He traveled with a group of men to arrest the believers they found. After days on the road, they neared the city.
There it is.
We'll make it by lunch.
No, we must take time to pray.
As he did 3 times every day, Saul stopped and turned to Jerusalem to pray, certain God was on his side.
Dear Lord, help me to catch every single one of those despicable Jesus people.
Suddenly, a light more brilliant than the midday sun blazed down around Saul. He staggered, fell to the ground, squeezing his eyes shut against the glare.
Saul, why are you opposing me?
Saul gasped. It felt as though the whole earth shifted beneath him.
Who are you, Lord? I am Jesus. I am the one you are opposing.
The men around Saul stared in horror and confusion, unable to speak. They could see no one, but heard a sound, perhaps like a roar of thunder.
Now get up and go into the city. There you will be told what you must do.
Saul reeled. He struggled to his feet and finally opened his eyes. He saw nothing, only darkness.
What's happened?
You tell us. We saw the light, and you fell, and this sound, and then you said...
I can't see.
What?
I can't see. I've been blinded.
That's not good. Here, take my hand.
Saul grasped the man's hand and shuffled a few steps forward.
Who were you talking to?
I think it was Jesus.
You heard Jesus?
I heard Jesus.
Saul's companions led him into Damascus, where he stayed at the home of a man named Judas on Straight Street.
Want something to eat?
I'm not hungry.
Or water?
Not thirsty.
For 3 days, Saul wrestled with himself and God. He'd come face to face with the very man he knew was dead, but discovered that Jesus was very much alive. Now blind, Saul was forced to see everything in a brand new light.
Okay, there's supposedly a picture of a dinosaur hidden in this image. Focus. Okay, I'll just have to have faith that there's a dinosaur in this picture because I do not see it. Speaking of, Saul literally couldn't see after his encounter with Jesus, but in a way, he could see better than he ever had before. Anyway, Saul saw everything. And Jesus made a way for everybody to be saved from their sins. After Jesus went back to heaven, he gave his followers the Holy Spirit. And then many more people believed in Jesus too. Saul wanted to stop the Jesus followers, and he really tried. But Jesus wanted Saul to know a better way. You know, it's amazing how God has revealed himself to people all throughout history. Saul, who is also known as Paul, so Saul and Paul are actually Saul Paul, was no exception, and neither are you. Just like God opened Saul's eyes to see the truth, he can open our eyes too. He may not appear to you in a bright light, but God can get your attention in all kinds of ways, like through nature. Or a conversation with a friend. That's really good. I like that. You're so wise. A song on the radio. God can even use your own circumstances to help you know him. And when you focus in and really see Jesus for who he is, the Savior of the world, it can change how you see everything. So that's the one thing to remember today. Knowing Jesus changes the way you see everything. It's like Jesus gives us brand new glasses to see out of. I can't really see out of these ones, but it's a different way to see. So that's exciting. Oh, perfect. Well, that's all I got for this week. Oh, perfect. These coffee beans want to wave goodbye to you. Bye.
Welcome back.
What a great story.
That is a great story. I love that one.
That was a great story. So from the Garden of Eden, where he walked with Adam and Eve, to all of the ways he showed up in the lives of his people. From Abraham to David to his disciples, God has always shown people who he really is.
You know, God even opened Saul's eyes in a pretty dramatic way. Right. Saul had spent his life up until that moment trying to stop the message of Jesus, but now he could see the truth. And that is so amazing, that Jesus really was the Son of God. Right. And that helps us lead right into our bottom line today. And our bottom line says this,
well,
right?
I think they need to stand up first. We have a lot of emotion.
Thank you. Yeah. This is the reason why we have Cody here. He helps us out. So stand up, because you're going to have a few different motions, but this is a fun one.
This is
so make sure you kind of have some room, because you're going to need a little of that right now. Okay, so the first part says this, knowing, and we've done this before, so like right here, you're using your brain, knowing Jesus, and we've done this as well. Okay, so Jesus. Repeat that. Knowing Jesus. Now this next part is changes. So how we're going to do this, Cody, and you guys at home, is you're going to spin all the way around. So it's going to be...
Not like 10 times over.
No, just one time. All the way around. So changes. So it's a whole big, like you changed, okay? So let's put that together.
Okay.
Knowing Jesus changes the way you, so you're going to point to yourself, so the way you, and the next part is see. So like you have your binoculars right here, you're seeing, okay, so you can see really well. Okay, focus.
Yes,
okay.
Focus.
And the last thing is, so you'll be seeing everything. All right? So we're going to bring a slide up, and you are going to say this all with us. Make sure you do your motions.
Okay.
We're going to be doing it as well. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Knowing Jesus changes the way you see everything.
Perfect.
Good bottom line.
That is
Good
a
way
good
to
bottom
wrap
line.
it up.
That's
right
right.
there.
That's
Yes.
So God, God opens our eyes too in a lot of different ways. So, and it helps us look at life from His point of view. For example, when you might see how things might seem bad right from the start, it could be used to turn something into something cool, something you don't even know.
And sometimes God speaks to us through like experiences that we each might have. Like maybe you're out in like at a park on a sunny day, which it's so nice this summer.
Absolutely.
And you notice like the beautiful world God has created, and you feel closer to Him because what you're seeing and what you're focusing on is everything that you've ever seen before. Or maybe you hear a song, maybe it's one of our like VBS songs here, and it teaches you something about God and about Him. You learn more about Him. Or maybe you have a friend. You have a friend who always shows up in your life and shows you God's love. And friends can really, really do that. And what a great way just to think about everything that God is teaching us and how we can change our lives for so many great things.
By staying focused.
Yes. Now we have some announcements.
We do.
What do you have an announcement?
Okay. So I don't wanna hurt your feelings or burst your bubble.
Yeah, you told me we had an announcement. What's the announcement?
So Wednesday night.
We love it. We're always here.
We're here.
Yes.
Not next week.
What?
Yeah, we are taking a week off because
next week?
Yeah.
No, wait. I know this. Like,
I know.
Why?
Well, because we have virtual VBS. So
that's much better.
That's much better.
That's awesome.
Spend all week long instead of just one night. So there has to be a little trade-off. So next Wednesday night there will not be Wednesday Night Live.
Okay. I'm good with that.
Okay, you're good with that. But the key to this whole thing for virtual VBS is they have to sign up.
Oh yes, we said it before. Down below, if you want to sign up,
right.
there will be a section that says sign up for VBS, and there's a link. You click that link, and it'll bring you to a page where everyone can sign up. You can have your parents help you out. You probably should have your parents help you out if you're doing those things.
Yeah.
And they can help.
Make sure they tell others.
Oh yes. And your parents, if you have someone you want to invite, tell your parents, and maybe they can help send that link to another family so other kids can join us all.
That's right.
And we can get that 100, maybe up to 200, woohoo! Even 300?
Let's shoot for 300.
That would be so amazing.
Awesome.
That would be amazing to actually have. And stay tuned because we're not almost done. We're gonna say goodbye here in just a second, but after that, you get a new trailer for VBS, so stay tuned and watch that trailer. Here comes that sneak peek.
Okay.
You guys have a great night. We love you. See you
later.
Bye.
Will believe and keep on looking to you for where I'm going. Knowing you go there too. I'll keep on looking to you. I fix my eyes on you. You are my only focus. You are my only focus. You are my only focus. I fix my eyes on you. This is my faith. This is my focus. All of my days, I know where my hope is. I'll live it loud. Shout the chorus because I know, oh, you're always for us. And even when it's hard for me to see.